So, all right, I open the door to Duane's dressing room, and that's when I see Duane and having anal sex with Will.
This is nuts. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I'm your host, Felix Long Trousers. Alright, check it out, guys, man. We got to talk about an interesting story that I just fell upon about the guy Will Smith. Will Smith, for some reason, he cannot catch a break. He's been taking L after L after L when it comes to at least his relationship with his wife, right? As of recently, because I don't know, for the longest time, I've respected Will Smith so much, but then as time has gone on, I've been seeing more and more that he has shown me that he is a simp and his wife is walking all over him, right? It seems like she's not showing him any type of respect whatsoever, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. We got something completely unrelated to Jada Pinkett, right? So there seems to be somebody who came out and decided to spill the beans rather, or either, how do you want to say, release the tea, right? That's what the young kids are saying nowadays. The young women and the young homosexual males are saying nowadays. You know what? Spilling the tea, what's not? Lipton, maybe. I'm not sure. Starbucks tea. I'm not sure exactly. Right. But there seems to be a story of an encounter that Will Smith had with another fellow black actor by the name of Duane Martin. Duane Martin. I don't give a damn. You guys probably know him from back in the day in the early 2000s, back when the black sitcoms was really thriving. The 90s and the early 2000s, black sitcoms were really thriving and everything, right? You know, with the UPNs, the BETs and everything, when people were still watching in 106 apart. And also, what else? TV One. I'm not sure if they had Fox Soul or anything like that back then. I don't think they had Fox Soul back then. But Duane Martin, I just remembered him from some sitcoms back in the day. I can't even remember off the top of my head, but I really remember him from being married to Tisha Campbell. And when he was with Tisha Campbell, I think he played a role with the show Martin getting canceled, pretty much not canceled, but stopping. I'm not gonna say canceled because that show would have kept on going if it wasn't for the fact that Tisha Campbell said that this guy Martin Lawrence was being a little bit, touchy-feely, and he was kind of inappropriate. Come to find out, most likely she was possibly lying, right? Because she was married to Duane Martin. Doesn't want to spill the beans saying that, hey, wait a minute, I was having sex with Martin. I can't let him know that I was cheating on, so I'm going to lie on Martin. That's just what I think, right? Because, women, the accountability thing it's somebody else's fault. It had to be Martin. Martin jumped in there and tried to do his thing, But that's beside the point. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this encounter that Will Smith had with Duane Martin, like I said. And this encounter seems to be somewhat, apparently sexual. Oh, I got it. We got to get into this one. This is crazy. Alright, so right now we're over here on Hot New Hip Hop, and you see the title and everything. Will Smith allegedly had sex with Duane Martin, claims brother Bilal. I'm not gonna hold you. When I hear the name like this, I want to smack the parents, because this almost seems like some type of demon name, right? It seems like some type of dark lord angel or something like that. I'm not sure, but I don't know who brother Bilal is. Let's go in there. I'm not gonna lie. They knew what they were doing. They picked this picture because this picture definitely looks like a guy with a husband. I ain't gonna hold you. Will Smith definitely looks like he has a husband at home and he has an adopted child. If you're talking about, so maybe two adopted little boys that he's putting through Pop Warner football. If you're talking about, let's keep going though. Will Smith had it rough over the last couple of years. Over the last couple of years, I mean, come on, son. Since he's been married to Jada, if you're talking about. From the Oscars incident to Jada Pinkett Smith's revelation about their life, it's not easy being Will. However, he seems to be doing just fine these days. Okay. Overall, he chills on social media and he does his thing regardless of what people might say. Unfortunately, however, there continues to be those who want to spread rumors and make his life hell. One of these people just so happened to be his former assistant and friend and brother Bilal. That's crazy. Is this a video right here? Jada Pinkett's best revelation about their life, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, I'm not going to show this. See, Jada Pinkett, she's just 6.7K. This is crazy. It's only 58 seconds. I'm not even going to show that. You know what I'm saying? Recently, the former assistant got to speak with gossip blogger Tasha K. Tasha K is known for having some salacious interviews on her platform. Consequently, It should come as no surprise that Bilal will find himself there. After all, he is promoting a book he wrote about Smith called Will Smith Demonic Circle. This is nuts. This is nuts. At this point, this is no pun intended either. At this point, man, can y'all hop off of Will Smith's scrotum? I feel like so many people are just hanging off his ball sack, man, at this point, man. Y'all making books. It's bad enough Jay to decide to make a book. Who's next? Who's next? Is he gonna have his children gonna start popping up? But Willow Smith already wrote a letter to Tupac, right? Even though Tupac died before she even existed, while she was still a sperm in Will Smith's nuts. What are you talking about? So she wrote a joint to Tupac. So I wouldn't be surprised if she decides to write a book. Who else is gonna write a book? What, Martin Lawrence gonna write a book? Surviving? Are they gonna make a Surviving Will Smith joint? What's going on? Will Smith Demonic? This is nuts. That's why I always look at situations when the assistant gets fired or is gone or something like that. Take whatever they say with a grain of salt, man. But who knows? In the interview with Tasha K, which can be seen below, Brother Bilal makes his claim that Smith had once had sex with Duane Martin. He explains that what he saw in detail, and it gets a bit graphic with it. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? This the dude right here? He a goofy looking dude. I ain't gonna hold you. Hold up. Let's see how this.
You looked at my Instagram, you see the hundreds of celebrities that I've done business with, done things with. And during the latter years of...
Pause. What do you mean done things with? What are you talking about? What's this saucy ass dude? Done things with? What are you talking about, Chief? Let's keep going.
Our relationship, Will was not my friend. I was his friend. I was around before they had Trey. Jada was the woman that everybody wanted. And Will needed that validation to have that type of woman.
You saw her say that Will Smith had a small dick?
Oh, I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her. You can buy her 80 cars, you can get her 80 private jets. If she's itching for that baby leg, she want that baby leg. You can beat a person so much that they fall into submission.
Who needs enemies when they got friends like you?
Oh, I could tell you what goes on the inside. Everybody else is just speculation.
Damn. Somebody told me I made.
What does he mean by on the inside, bro? This guy's choice of words is crazy, bro. This guy's choice of words is ridiculous. And he's zesty. Look at him, son. Will Smith look like cuz look like he might have licked Will Smith's butt earlier today. What are you talking about? Let's keep going.
My picture's in the book.
Your picture's in the book and your name is in the book. So you like you doing some real elegant pimp. I'm blowing you up.
I love that.
I'm blowing you up.
This is what Jada makes the new people do. And I ain't gonna say new, they probably been there after myself, right? They will make you check into a rehab. And they'll pay for the rehab. Even though you're not on drugs, they're gonna pay for the rehab. And you have to go if you want to work with them. And then I've saw sexual acts that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Duane Martin.
Okay. Hollywood
is the hurry up and wait game. So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, hey, you got eyes on Will, we need him to come watch this. So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where's this guy at? So now I'm holding Duane down too. So I have the keys to his dressing room. So I'm like, yo, and they're calling I'm on walkie-talkie and they calling my cell phone. Yo, we need to get Will here. And I'm like, yo, kind of fuck down. Like, I'm trying to find this. Like, this is unlike him, right? So, all right, I open the door to Duane's dressing room, and that's when I see Duane and having anal sex with Will.
This is nuts. This is nuts. No pun intended. This is nuts. Bananas even. Hold up. Son. You gotta give details, man. I need specifications. Is Will Smith a top? Whoa! Is Will Smith a top? Or was he? Who was getting penetrated? Who was the one? Was Will Smith? I ain't gonna hold you. Will Smith definitely looks like the type of dude he would be the receiver. Whatever you talking about, son? It's like, this guy. I ain't gonna hold you. This guy looked like he jump in. He be like, ooh, can we make this into a party? Like, you know what I'm saying? This guy definitely looks like that. Let's keep going. This is nuts.
Let me process that for a second.
there was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Duane was standing up, killing him, murder. It was murder in there.
Okay. What did you do?
Even when I was with the dare.
What are you talking about? He joined up with them. What are you talking about? Dog, murder? Destroying his back? Yo, hey, all jokes aside. Could you imagine Will Smith getting bent over and receives early 2000, late 90s black sitcom penis, bro? That's ridiculous. I could only imagine like the horror stories. Can you imagine that, son? The crazy thing about it, Will Smith is more famous than him, so you would think Will Smith would be the guy on top, destroying, murdering the cheeks, but nah. Maybe it's a power complex thing. Maybe it's like, yo, even though I'm more relevant than you, Duane, I'm gonna let you take the back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I'm taking this stuff with a grain of salt. I'm taking this with a grain of salt, man. People just be saying anything. Why you wait now? You wait right now to come on and say this stuff after the whole situation with Jada Pinkett and her damn book. Now you also you want to write a book. Now you want to be a bestseller. F out of here, boy. Okay, so he said I opened the door to Duane's dressing room, and that's when I see Duane having anal sex with Will. Brother Bilal said there was a couch and Will was bent over the couch and Duane was standing up, killing him, murdering him. It was murder in there. That's nuts. that's bananas. I'm trying to understand. So that means once you open the door, they were still stroking. Right? It wasn't like, oh my God, that's not what it looks like. No, it was like, nah, I'm tearing them up. This is reckless. This is reckless behavior right here, guys. Ultimately, there was no one to corroborate these claims. We doubt Martin and Smith would even entertain such rumors, given the fact that Bilal seemingly had an axe to grind. Facts. Come on. It remains to be seen what will come of these allegations. Seems like Brother Bilal will be saying a lot more over the coming days. Let us know what you think about the entire thing in the comment section below. This is nuts. This is nuts. Oh my goodness, bro. So does that mean Will Smith is a receiver? Let's be honest. This is just a rumor at the end of the day from an ex-assistant that probably is just looking for a payday, right? Found a perfect opportunity to decide to come out with this book. But here's the thing. Anything is possible, all right? Anything is freaking possible. I would not be surprised, especially all the stuff that be happening in Hollywood. Would I be shocked if this guy was over there bent over like it was a casting couch? I won't be surprised. Come on now. Let's not forget that Dwight Howard, it just came out that Dwight Howard was allegedly out here taking guys' booty holes without consent. That's some dangerous stuff. And if Dwight Howard is doing that, he needs to be locked up in a maximum security prison. Just off the strength that he's 6'9". He's listed at 6'11", but he's 6'9", 6'8", 6'9". Tall dude. He looks like he's kind of built, taking other grown man's booties. I think that's blasphemous, right? Definitely, maybe a execution. You know what I'm saying? Maybe an execution. Just standing in front of a wall, get all the gunmen ready, and then shoot him up, because that's a Avenger level threat right there. If he is actually doing that stuff, man. But he came out and admitted that he's a homosexual, right? And Will Smith has had some questionable moments.
Only a man knows what a man needs.
Yeah. Those are the moments I'm not really mad at Jada. I'm like, yeah, this guy is definitely weird. Tupac would never say such things like that. You know what I'm saying? Tupac would never say such things like that. But I'm waiting to see what happens. Will Smith, the type of person he is, he's not going to say a damn thing. He's just like, whatever. People going to believe whatever the hell they want to believe. And I respect that, right? I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm going to say is this, man. A lot of you gays, man, y'all are... This is why I'm going to always say this. Being gay is never really going to be fully accepted, guys. It never will be. I'll be saying that for the longest. You guys know this. I'm called a homophobe all the time, and I'm proud to say, hey, listen, let me be homophobic. You feel me? Let me be homophobic. But I'm being real with myself. A lot of people never going to accept this stuff, right? If there's always going to be exposing stuff like this, shouldn't even be big news, right? But when you hear stories like, oh, this guy's coming out as gay, it's like, whoa, what's this guy's gay? Like, it becomes big news because you're like, man, I can't believe this guy's gay. Why should it matter, right? Why should it matter? it should always matter, right? Because if that dude is gay, he's like, whoa. People gonna be like, oh, it's okay, he's different. How dare he be different? Why is he like men? What, for JJ ain't good enough for him? He wants a hairy, brolic man. Why is that, right? Yes, I'm shaming him for liking men. All these beautiful women out here for him to choose from, to cheat on Jada with. But he chooses Duane Martin? Late 2000, late 90s, early 2000 star Duane Martin? Blasphemous. Sick stuff indeed, man. I'm just letting y'all know, man. He's dropped down. Hey, I'm saying this: Will Smith will never be Denzel Washington after that. He'll never be Denzel Washington after that. You know what I'm saying? I love Will Smith, but hey, it's just the reality of it. All right, it's just the reality of it. But that's all I gotta say on this, man. I appreciate y'all. I love you. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.